here for seems like forever, but I'm just waiting for the notification to come through so that I can see when anybody has a comment to make. And there's my notification, so people should be hopping on. And what we're going to do today is make a Merry Christmas, what is it called? Fireplace. In the comments, not in the comments, in the description. So we're going to use the Lodge alphabet. I have the link to that. We're using the red gel art ink, which is called Bless His Heart. And using the green gel art ink, which is called Grass is Always Greener. Again, I did put the links to these in the description. And we're going to use little ornaments from the Dollar Tree. There's 5 in a pack, and we're using 3 packs. So I'm going to use, my hubby's is watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. So I'm going to put my M on there for Mary, and I'm going to use the red, which is Bless His Heart. They have cute little names for their inks. Bless His Heart. So I'm just pushing the ink through the stencil, and it's a mesh stencil. They are adhesive. These are not very sticky, so you don't need to fuzz them or anything. And then I'm just going to try to get a little bit of this extra ink back in my tube. So we did the M in red. Here it is. And I'm just going to remove that. Isn't that nice? Nice and crisp. And then I'm putting my stencil in a water, and it's just, you know, cool water from the faucet. And I'm putting it upside down in the water so the ink does not dry in the stencil. And then I'll wash it out when I'm done. So we have the M there for Mary. And then the E I'm going to do in green, which is Grass is Always Greener. And what you want to do is once you get it on your surface the way you want it, just press it down and then put your gel art ink on your spreader. And mine is really stained, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there. It doesn't take very much. You can see just this little itty bitty dot. And then I'm just, like I said, pushing it through the letter on my stencil. And I might need to put a little bit more on it. Maybe not. That looks pretty good. Do the side of the E a little bit more. Okay, so here I have the E. I'm just going to peel this off. And look at that. Isn't that neat? It's nice and crisp. So I put these in water upside down so that the ink does not get stuck in the screen portion of the stencil. When I get done, I will take it to the sink and just rub it with my finger, or you can use a sponge, and just rinse it off, let it air dry, and then put it back in your package. And then I'm just going to put my spreaders in the water too. And I go ahead and mark the backs just so that I know what goes back on these little pieces of paper. Now for our swag, we're going to need to cut up some material, and I just have these strips that are 2 inches wide and about 42 to 44 inches long, and I got these at Walmart. So it's folded in half. I'm going to fold it again, and then fold it a third time. And Brenda's on. Hi Brenda, how are you? Been a long time, and it's cool here in Texas today. And hey guys, my room is clean. How does this look? Everything's all organized. I love it. So my daughter, she helped me put this together, and I sure do appreciate it. So I'm just going to cut these in threes. And so I'm going to make them each about even. It doesn't matter if they're crooked or if the one is wider than the other. You're just going to cut it into threes. And then you're going to cut the loops. There's one loop there. There's actually two loops on this side. So you want to make sure you cut all the loops. All of them on this side. And then there's two different ones on this side. And I got these at Walmart. So we want to cut this one. And it doesn't matter if some of them are longer than others and some shorter or some skinnier and some thicker. It just doesn't matter. Okay, so I have already put together part of my swag for my fireplace. And this is what it's going to look like. So I need to add the M. Let me get this right here. I need to add the M and the E to this right here. So we have Christmas. And I put 7 pieces of material on this side, 5 in between each letter, and then 7 between the Merry and the Christmas. So when I do the M and the E, I already have, oh, Brenda says the room looks good. Thank you, Brenda. That was a lot of hard work, and it took a lot of days to get it like this, let me tell you. And to get all the storage bins and everything. Whew. And then thanks to my husband and my daughter for putting everything together. My son-in-law was here helping out, so got it done. Thank you all for helping me. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is add my E. And I think I'm going to have to dry it a little bit with my heat gun because I don't want to smear it. So I'm going to go ahead and dry my M and my E. You could just let yours dry for a few minutes before you use it. Or if you have a heat gun, you can go ahead and use it. And if you like this video, please feel free to spread it around to your friends and your family and anyone else that you think might like to do these crafts. I would appreciate it. And if you do decide to buy some of the stencils, gel art ink, or whatever that we're using today from a maker studio, I would appreciate it too if you would use my link to buy your products. So I'm going to put my E on, and I'm just taking this little piece of jute that was in with the what am I saying? The ornaments, the bell, and I'm using bell ornaments. And then I'm just putting it through the hole, and then I'm just going to tie it in a knot onto the string with my E facing up. So I'm putting one piece of the jute on one side of the string and the other piece on the other side, and then I'm just tying a knot. And then I'm going to scoot that closer to the fabric. And then I'm going to tie on 5 of these strips. Now these strips end up being about 6 inches long if you don't buy the strips from Walmart or the jelly rolls. And then you can make them whatever thickness you want. These are probably, you know what, I'm not sure. Let me get out my ruler. See how quickly I was able to get my ruler out? Isn't that amazing? So it's a little more than half an inch. So it's probably about 3/4 of an inch wide and about 6 inches long. And then, like I said, I'm putting 5 strips between each letter. Hi, Shannon. Not sure if I said hi to you yet or not. And so 5 strips in between each letter, and I got 3 on so far. So let me get a couple more on here. And so I'm going to put this across the front of my fireplace from the mantle. My husband made a couple little hooks, and it might have been from, I don't know, coat hanger or something. So I have 5 strips of the material on there, and then I'm going to put my M on. So again, I'm just putting my jute through the hole at the top, and then I'm putting the letter face up with the jute, one piece of the jute underneath the jute string, and then one on the other side, and tying a knot. And this is just some jute that my mom gave me, and you can get any kind of jute. You can get it from Walmart, you can get it at Hobby Lobby, you know, any of the Home Depot or Lowe's, just wherever. This one's kind of thin, not terribly thin, but it's not thick either. And then I'm just sliding the ornament up to where the material is. And since this is the last letter I'm putting on, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a minute, I'm going to put 7 strips. So I have 1 on there so far. 2. So this building over here that I'm in is just in our backyard, and it actually has 2 rooms. So we're still working on cleaning the other room. And yeah, I used to do jewelry, so it has a lot of jewelry stuff in it. 1, 2. I have 3 on there so far. I need 4 more. That's 4. This is 5. Oh, and I wanted to I'm going to be at the Nolan Creek Farmers Market on Saturday, the 12th of December, and I'll be selling a lot of what I made on my live videos. So it will be from I want to say o'clock to 7. Well, Jane is watching. Hi, Jane and Joanna. How are you guys doing? So if you're in the area, please come by and support the vendors. I don't think Santa Claus is going to be there, but I think Mrs. Claus is going to be there. And there's going to be craft vendors. I think the guy said that there's 39 people, crafters signed up so far. It's all handmade products. 3, 4, 5. I have 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 6 on there. I need 1 more. So I'm going to have a lot of stuff out there. I did a lot of crocheting, so I'm going to have some hats and dice bags and, you know, just a lot of different stuff. Okay, so this is what we have. Let me turn this around. If you guys can see that, this is Merry Christmas. So I'm going to take this over to the house and hang it on my fireplace. And I will be back here tomorrow. I'm not sure what time it will be. And I'll have another Christmas craft for you guys. And I would appreciate it if you guys join with me. And then SHARE, my videos and, you know, my post from Liz's Craft page. And also I have a page that's Liz's Craft Friends. And you do have to request to be a member of that. It is a closed group. There's a couple questions that you have to answer, and once you do that, I will approve you for that group. And you know, maybe sometime down the road I can do a craft kit, and I mean, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So as things come along, you know, I'll keep you posted. And so Joanna says she likes it. Brenda shared my video. Thank you, Brenda. And you know, anybody can watch it on a replay too. All my videos are in the video section on Liz's Craft page. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow time. I'll let you know before I go live. And in the meantime, guys, girls, guys, keep crafting. I have some more gnomes to show you. Oh, Brenda has more gnomes. And that's another thing too. Once you join Liz's Craft Friends, you can post pictures and comments about crafts that you do. And I like to see what you guys are crafting. And please feel free to post your pictures there. I would appreciate it. So until tomorrow, keep crafting. Bye.